Good evening. I'm Claude Charbonneau, President of Sudbury Charities Foundation, and I thank you for joining us for the 55th Annual Sudbury Charities Dinner Reverse Draw. This evening would not be possible without the hard work of our board members, and that includes Alex Babelis, Bo Friscura, Charles Lemieux, Dustin Bradley, John Kearney, Justin Lemieux, Mathieu Ansel, Rick Giomi, Ryan Neshi, Sean Spencer, Steve McNeil, Tyler Stott, and our newest additions, Brian Doyle and Blake Dodoni, but more about them shortly. Special thanks to Tony V's, Amici Foods, DNA Fine Meats, and Terroir Tastings for putting such an amazing meal together for us. Whether you enjoyed it last night, tonight, or in the days to come, I'm sure you'll be impressed by the offerings. We'd also like to thank our gold sponsor, Caisse Desjardins, for their $2,500 donation to this year's dinner. Awesome wine kits that we're able to include in every box. And they also purchase a number of boxes for themselves and for their clients, which is just unreal. Thank you very much. Next, I'd like to thank our silver sponsor, MMP, for providing us with $1,000 towards the purchase of our box supplies, and that offsets the cost, making sure that dollars get to the kids and the charities that we support. Lastly, thank you to Rewind 103.9 and Hot 93.5, who've been our media supporters, or tremendous supporters of our charities fundraising, and that includes the Festival of Lights. Finally, our platinum presenting sponsor tonight. Thank you, Brian Doyle and Blake Dodoni at Doyle Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Last year, they infused our community with over $100,000 to celebrate their dealership's 100th anniversary, and our charity received $10,000 last January to kick off our dinner. This year, Brian and Blake have jumped in again, but not only have they made a historic commitment of $25,000, but they've decided to join our board and leverage their expertise, their time, and experience to raise even more dollars for underprivileged youth in our community. We look forward to working with you guys, and we're glad that we're such great partners. You'll next hear from Blake Dodoni and the Doyle Group, followed by Ann Salter representing Sudbury Manitoulin Children's Foundation. So she'll be discussing how the money gets spent on Send a Kid to Camp programs and their play program. And Lynn Etzier, on behalf of Our Children, Our Future, is going to talk to you about the impact your dollars have in our community for underprivileged youth that you're supporting. Following their videos, we'll head into revealing tonight's reverse draw, starting with the first out and winner of $1,000. The draw will continue with the rest of the results of the draw from first out to last. The last surviving number will go home with $5,000. Our team will touch base with the winners to arrange collection of the prize money, so sit tight and we'll reach out to you. In addition, once the draw is done, the website will also feature, for the duration of the weekend, results. So if you've got some discussions or wagers going with folks, you'll be able to reconcile those in case the presentation goes too fast. But you'll have a list of the final results that'll be online at sudburycharities.com for the duration of the weekend. All right. So if you have your dinner with you right now, I hope you're enjoying it. And if you plan on the future, that's great too. Thanks for joining in. And without any kind of further ado, I'm going to pass things over to Blake.
Thanks, Claude, and thanks to all of the Sudbury Charities Foundation board members, your member associations, and to everybody that's participating again in the annual Charities Foundation dinner fundraiser this evening. I think we've got to commend the board and your group for, again, through trying circumstances, another year of a pandemic and challenges and restrictions, decreases in funding and staffing and resources for the associations that you provide support to, and obviously an increase in need. You guys were able to raise over $200,000 for these associations, money that goes dollar for dollar back into our communities to help the less fortunate and vulnerable. And certainly events like this go a long way to helping out. Brian and I would also like to take this opportunity on behalf of our staff and management at Doyle Dodge to kick off the evening tonight with a $25,000 donation to your cause. I hope everybody enjoys the evening. Good luck in the reverse draw. Good luck to the foundation in raising a pile of money, and I hope everybody enjoys the wonderful food that was provided in the box. All the best in 2022. Thanks.
Good evening. My name is Ann Salter Dorland. I am the Executive Director of the Sudbury Manitoulin Children's Foundation. It is my distinct privilege to be here with you tonight. The Sudbury Manitoulin Children's Foundation is a registered charity that operates programs for marginalized youth in our community. The Send a Kid to Camp program is our longest standing program. This summer was our 38th year of providing summer camp opportunities to children between the ages of 5 and 14. Over 19,000 children have utilized this program since its initiation in 1984. Many of the children we deal with through our programs come from very toxic and troubled households, where addictions and abuse are the norm. These are the children who need the positive role models the most. The summer camp experience positively impacts a child's life. The 4 C's of the camp community, compassion, contribution, commitment, and character, help promote strong personal abilities and provide children with a community of caring adults, leadership, and respect. Operations of the Send a Kid to Camp program rely solely on direct donations, grants, and events. For almost 30 years, the Sudbury Charities Foundation has been our longest and largest supporter of the Send a Kid to Camp program. During these years, their support totals almost $1.25 million and has directly sent over 4,000 children to camp. Our program cannot run without the help of this strong and dedicated group of volunteers that form the Sudbury Charities Foundation. Their help has played a huge part in changing the stars for so many young children in our community. My hat is off to these individuals and to you for supporting their efforts to make a difference in our community. If I can leave you with one thought, it is the words of Winston Churchill. You make a living by what you get. You make a life by what you give. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Lynn Etier, and I am so proud of our community for coming together to help children in need. As we know with the pandemic, the number of families in need has risen greatly. Access to healthy and nutritious foods such as produce sometimes becomes out of reach for many families that are struggling with food insecurity or financial hardship. Our Children Our Future is committed to securing a better future for children and their families. Sudbury Charities Foundation supports our Healthy Food for Kids program, which helps put good food in the hands of vulnerable children. We have assisted hundreds of families with food hampers filled with fresh fruits and vegetables, proteins, and whole grain foods that they need to grow strong and healthy. We have provided urgent supplies of infant formula, milk, and diapers to infants in need. And with your help, we have expanded our programs to include youth to the age of 12. We know that working together, we are making a difference in the lives of children. They are our future leaders, and you are champions for our cause. We are extremely grateful for your fundraising efforts and tremendously proud of the work you continue to do in our greater city to support children's charities. On behalf of our Children Our Future and the families we serve, we sincerely thank donors who continue to give generously to support these vital programs. We couldn't have done it without you. We can't continue to do it without you. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for helping us feed children.
Taking a chance, telling